Flare Flies. Welcome to the Get Ready for the Day routine where we do a head to toe. Get your body moving, get yourself a little more awake and alive to face the day. So I am Jay, and after this we will hop on again for the intermediate Get Ready for the Day routine. This one is for beginners or people who want to have a little bit of a slower warm-up, or if you've never done anything like this before, this is for you anyway. So please join me, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, those of you who have, for your support, and it's so great to be with you again this morning. So placing your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders and trying to stick every part of your foot to the ground. Your toes, the balls of your feet, your heels, even your arches are like glued to the floor, and then they're rooted into the floor like they've got deep roots like a tree. And just breathing in and out through your nose and out through your mouth, and in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're just going to kind of loosen our knees, meaning that you let them just not really properly bend, but just kind of, they're no longer straight, and then you're straightening back up again. So you just loosen them a little bit, and come back up, and loosen them a little bit, and come back up, and loosen a little, and come back up, and loosen a little, and come back up. And fanning out your fingers and your toes, if you can. Try and feel your toes, even if they don't fan out like this. Try and just connect it to your brain. Try and just feel what they are. Try to get them to move just a little bit. And I'm going to take my fingers and try and move each one at a time. However much they move, even if it's just a little twitch, and your thumb, and your index, your middle, and your ring, and your pinky. And then we're going to reverse it. Do your pinky, your ring, your middle, and your index, and your thumb. And then giving your hands just a little circle. You can close them a little bit. And circling them a little bit the other way. And going back in. And going back out. And bending at your elbows. And we're going to go back to our knees. To tighten up your legs, and then give them a little bend. And push into the ground to come back up. And then you're tightening your legs before you start to bend them. Tighten them, tighten them, tighten them. Bending, bending, bending just a little bit. And then pushing into the ground to straighten them back up again. And tightening up your legs and bend your knees. Go down. And pressing into the ground to come back up, and let's do one more. Tightening up your legs and you're bending them, and pressing into the ground to come back up. And shoulder circles going back, and shoulder circles going forward. Posture, just pointing up to the sky, and giving your head, let's do a little side to side, very gently. If you have neck problems, you can skip this next bit. Just warming it up just a little bit so your ear is tilted towards your shoulder. Going back up, and then you shake your head no. Back to the middle and nodding your head yes. combine a couple movements today. So your hands are hanging by your side. And I want you to just kind of look down. And you're going to raise up your right arm. And you're going to follow your fingers with your chin. So you're going to put your fingers. And you're going to look beyond your fingers. And follow it back down. And lifting it up, looking at your fingers. Coming back down. Lifting it up. Coming back down. Lifting it up. And coming back down. We're going to go to the other end. So you're just looking down, looking beyond your fingers. And you're just going to follow your fingers with your eyes and your head. And following up and following down. Following up, following down, following up, following down. And let's do both together. And down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. So it's my goal on this channel to get you dancing, so that is something we will eventually incorporate into our dancing. So, lifting up just your elbows. If you're flapping, let some chicken wings. And we're just going to bend the top of our body. This isn't the whole body, this is just the upper part. Side to side. And going to our middle, so bend our knees a little. Now remember to tighten your legs before you bend them. So you use your muscles there. And something like we're kind of grabbing everything, pulling it in, and lengthening it to straighten up. And up. And gathering it in tight. And stretching up long. Gathering it tight. Stretching up long. Gathering in tight. Stretching up long. And in. And out. And two. And one. Was the first set. We are working on those. Shake it to your legs. And one foot in front of the other. And lean into that front leg. Sorry. There's coughing away. And stretching out the back leg by leaning into the front leg. Coming back up. This time you're going to work your way back into your back leg. Try and pick up your toes and pull them towards your knee. As far as they go. Maybe they go a little bit, maybe they go a lot. This is about you, so you want to do what feels good for your body. Doesn't have to hurt, but you want to feel a little bit of a stretch. And roll over here. We're going to rest it on the balls of our feet. And then we're going to shift our weight a little bit into that leg, while still keeping your heel a little bit off the ground, and using it to push into the ground and push yourself back onto your leg. And into it, and press back onto your back leg. And lean in, and press up, and lean in, and press up, and lean in, and press up. And let's go to the other side. And give it a little shake in between. So, leaning into that front leg to feel that hold the back leg. Shifting all your weight onto that back leg, and pulling your toes up from the floor as much as they go towards your knee. resting that foot on the balls of your feet. And lean into it and push back onto that back leg. Back. And let's go to our second set. So tightening your core and then stretching it out. And tightening it up, stretching it out, tightening and stretching and tightening and stretching and tightening and stretching and 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. There's a little shake. And now we're going to do great big knee bends. So tightening up your legs. And when you're doing this, remember you want your knees aligned over your feet. You don't want them to go inwards or outwards. You want to have a straight line so you don't bend your knees in directions they're not meant to be bent. So tightening up your legs and keeping them tight as you bend them. And then pushing into the ground to come back up. And tightening them up again. Pushing the ground. And pushing the ground to come back up. Tightening your legs, keeping them tight as you go down. And pushing into the ground. And then this last one we're going to bend over as we're bending our legs. So tightening your legs and keeping them tight as you go down. And you brace yourself here and pushing into the ground, tightening your legs, bending them and pushing them into the ground. And then we're just gonna stay here a little bit. And let gravity pull us down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and then exhale and see if you can go a little lower. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and see if you can go a little lower. Now this is however much your body bends. If it's up here, that is totally fine. You're gonna just stand here and you're gonna try and lower just a little bit. Those counts. Up again, and just a little bit of a side bend again. This is our whole body. But try and keep your hips in place. And back and forth, side. And coming back up. And loosening your knees a little bit. I'm just going to give a swing from side to side. And last set, we're almost through. All right, keeping this core strong. So tighten up your stomach, bend over. And pull it long to straighten up, and tightening it over, and up, tightening, and lengthening, and tightening, and lengthening, and down, and up, and 3, lengthening up, and 2, and 1, and made it through the core bits. So now I just got our arms left. Just do a great big stretch up and down and going up, going down and going up and going down, going up and going down. I'm going to sweep forward. Actually, let's put one foot in front of the we're just gonna lean forward a little bit with the bodies and come back. Let's do for each leg. And I'll do 4 more here. And since this is a dance channel, we're going to continue on with our merengue. So for those of you who have helped me here the past couple of times, merengue is just a dance where you're just kind of marching. And that's the step. You're just going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, just like you're walking. And then we added some arms. We just kind of brought them up and down. Last time we did one arm, and then the other arm. Put them on our hips. So today we're just going to add going in a circle. So once we put them on our hips, we're just going to walk in a circle. So we're going to walk with our arm going up, and marching with our other arm going up. And then both of our arms are going to go up at the same time. We're going to put them on our hips, and just start turning in a circle. And then we're going to repeat it. And that's merengue. That you are, if you can do this, you are dancing already. You already are doing quite a bit. So let's give that a try with some music and see how it goes. Okay, pick up our arms, give it just the right hand. Then the left arm is coming up. Now both arms are going up. And going back down. Now they're going to our hips. And then we're going to start rotating in a circle. And let's go again. Right arm is going up. Right arm is going down. And the left arm is going up. And left arm is going down. And they're going back down. Now we're going to your hips. And rotating and stepping. Great job! See, you're dancing. That's all it takes. So, thank you so much, Flirtflies, for coming. I know I've been promising to go live. It's been kind of a rough week, busy week, whatever you call it. So I haven't done as many lives as I had planned, but I'm going to try and do better. So maybe tonight or definitely this weekend. You know, if we don't go live with the socials, then I'll do a little stretching and then we can chat and just hang out a little bit more together. So, my Flirtflies, wonderful job.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here. And thank you for supporting. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please give us a like because that helps us an awful lot in the algorithm. And we're going to hop right back on for the intermediate if you want to stay on. And we're here for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the Get Ready for the Day routine. So my Flirtflies, to you. Bye-bye.